Yeah, hi there, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL iBT. So you're answering independent writing practice test number 5. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Teachers should be paid according to how much their students learn. Give specific reasons and examples to support your opinion. Now with yours, the main thing here is when we get to the thesis, you say, however, it is clear that all teachers do not do the same level of work, but you might say here, they get the same pay, which might bother some teachers. By important performance-based system, competitions between teachers will arise in order to get more money. But it's not clear. What is the argument you're trying to make here? I don't see it. When I look at your body paragraphs, the amount of learning of a student does not show the amount of trying that a teacher has had to teach. So what does that mean? Does that mean they should be paid more or less? Should they be paid the same? What you're saying here, it's not clear how it relates to whether you agree or disagree with the statement. Your next paragraph, you simply state a fact. Some teachers love what they do and like to teach students. But again, how does this relate back to whether you agree or disagree with the idea that teachers should be paid according to how much their students learn? So again, the connection of your ideas, it's just not very clear. That's really the main thing, is you just really haven't organized your writing around the writing task. You don't really have much of an argument going on in this writing. So let's compare. I'm going to send you a sample by email. You can take a look at this one. This one has an argument. Let me show you how it works. So the writer says right here, in my view, since students vary in their intellectual abilities, and since this view could negatively affect students psychologically, it is a bad idea to pay the teacher according to how much the student is learning. So that's what you need. You need a more specific thesis that really frames around the purpose of the writing, which is to make the argument. And then you have here, first, students' ability to learn is different. And then the writer says at the end, applying this strategy, the strategy is paying teachers according to how much students learn, says would not benefit good students and those students who are not able to learn as fast as intelligent students. And the next argument, it says, second, applying this strategy could indirectly disturb students psychologically. Again, there is a very distinct argument going on in the paragraph, and in both of these body paragraphs, the writer is connecting these ideas back to the thesis, and guess what? The thesis, it connects back to the writing about whether or not students should be paid according to how students learn. So in your writing, it's not going to score very high. You have inadequate organization or connection of ideas. You have inappropriate lack of details, examples, explanations. I think even lower than that. You have limited development in response to the topic and the task of the writing assignment. Right? So on this one, I'm going to put you at about 1.75 out of 5 or 12 points out of 30 on this practice test. Now if we go into the syllabus to get a score here, a 1.75 is going to put you at 61% on this assignment. Now remember that I will drop your lowest test score. You're doing some reading practice tests, some writing practice tests. Out of all these, I'll drop one of them. This might be the one you want me to drop, but anyway, your score here for the class is 61% out of 100.